about two very important graphics that are sometimes overlooked, but you can use them in your Restream Studio live stream to enhance your video content. Those two graphics are sidebars and full screen infographics. So what are they and what is the best way to use them? So the sidebar is literally what it means. It's a sidebar graphic that comes in from the side of your screen like this. And it has information in it for your audience, either a call to action, the topics you're going to speak about that day, or even some complicated content that may be hard to take notes on, but it helps your audience because they can screen capture your video and have that information. Much of the same way that an infographic is used, and this is an infographic. So how is this used? As you see right now, or as you don't see, I'm not on the screen right now. So it gives your audience a break from you being on screen, and it gives you a break from being on screen. It's good for breaking up content, gives you a chance to read notes, and gives your audience a chance to retain complicated content. And if you brand it well, it's a way for your video and your content to be shared and still everyone knows who that content belongs to. So what we're going to do now is jump into Canva, and I'm going to show you how to make both of those graphics. Let's go. Okay, so here we are in Canva, and we're going to go to Create a Design and Presentation. So now that we're here, I'm going to make a dark background for my presentation just for contrast's sake. And I'm going to go to my Restream folder that has a lot of my branded content already there. So I'm going to pick out one of my step and repeat graphics here and scale it up to fill the whole slide, but then crop it to sidebar size. All right, so now I have a background for my sidebar content, and I have that content already saved in a text document. So let me grab some of that now. First, by going to text and adding two text boxes and putting that text in it. We'll put that there. And now we're going to add more text. And we're going to align this to the left and put it in and size it. All right, so now we can just fix this text up by enhancing it a little bit. Let's make this a different color and bold. And even change the font on it. That's a good font there. Increase the size. All right. That's a good font for that. All right, so now we have our text here. And let me go ahead and bold that too. All right, so now we have our text here. And let's add a little extra to it by adding an icon of our logo to make that really carry that brand across, right? All right, slide these down. So there's our infographic sidebar, just that simple. If you have Canva Pro, now all you have to do is download a PNG, make sure you click on transparent background, and now this sidebar is usable in your video. It will eliminate the background for you. Now let's move on to the full screen infographic. So I'm just going to grab this background and make it fill the screen. And I can move the logo to the middle here. And what I'm going to do now is actually have an area that I'm going to build here to put my text in. So I'm going to go to Elements. I'm just going to use a basic rectangle. And we're going to create a space for our text to go in. Little simple design here. Okay, and I'm going to make this white, but then I'm going to change the transparency of it so we can still see some of that background step and repeat through it. And I'm going to push it to the back behind our logo and text. So now we can just reformat our text and we'll have our full screen graphic. Can make this bigger. And I have some different text to put here that I've also saved. So let me paste that in. And this can be centered. And we'll make it a little bigger. There we go. And we'll make this black also. So this is our full screen graphic. That's simple. You can use any kind of background that you like. You can even use a picture, but then place an extra box on top of it just to have a screened area that's not too busy where you can easily read the text. And both of these graphics are great to create, to use, to break up the monotony of your video and also give your audience additional information, either topics, bullet points, lists, call to actions, or even more complicated content that may be hard to retain or take notes on. So there you go. Two very simple to create graphics that add a great impact to your live streams. Again, it's the sidebar and the full screen graphic. So until next time, thanks for watching.